What's up, guys? Welcome back to Roblox Talk. Let's just jump right into the film study. Today, we're going to look at none other than the best, possibly the best tight end, Rob Gronkowski. 6'6", 268 by the numbers here. He started off really slow, let's be honest, but he ended up with 623 yards, 7 touchdowns. Let's check out the numbers by game. I mean, look at this. Nothing. Literally nothing. And he starts coming on, and then middle of the season, they're like, okay, if we just hit Rob Gronkowski, we're going to have some success. So, plus, what'd you think of Rob Gronkowski's 2020 season?
Yeah, not just a blocking tight end, right? I mean, he definitely got in rhythm as the season went on, and he started, playing really well. I mean, a lot of good football. So we're going to start it off here against Green Bay. This was a nice touchdown catch and great throw by Tom. Here he's going to be lined up man on man. He understands he's got the single matchup, just run to the pylon, makes a nice catch. I mean, not many tight ends can do this at his size, and he makes it look so easy. The acrobatic, being able to turn his body and then maintain control, catch the football 2 feet inbounds. Yeah, that's money making.
Now, Rob, on top of your screen right now. I mean, literally one-on-one, Brady's always going to look his way. I mean, look at that. There's no one else to help. You can't cover this man one-on-one. I don't care if it was him coming from recovering from a year off or what it was, but 6'6", almost 270, jump ball this bad boy, and he's going to come down with it probably 9 times out of 10. And I like this little celebration at the end. He's just like, yeah, I did that. It wasn't the big Gronk spike. I think he had something going on with his shoulder early on in the season, but one-on-one, Gronk is a mismatch, and it's hard to defend. How are you going to defend him, Mike Evans? There's so many one-on-one mismatches that we have that are insane. Gronk, just throw it up. Now check him out in line. What do you see here?
Yeah, here they're just going to run a simple play action. He's going to run a nice little corner route to the back of the end zone. Again, open, makes a nice catch. Again, that's a tight throw by Tom, and he just makes it look easy with a hands catch. So, really good job here. He sells the fake block and then goes downfield. Really, I mean, that's as easy as it gets for Gronk and Tom Brady.
And again, he's 6'6", so you can high point this. The catch radius is insane, and if there's any hitch, I mean, defense is reactionary. This linebacker's reading, oh, it's a play action. Oh, hell, I lost. That much space in the NFL, that's wide the hell open. Just throw it up in the air. Gronk's got that reach. Touchdown. It's crazy how scary this offense is going to be next year. But now against the Lions, I know, guys, it's a poor defense, but still, look at the throw. Just throw it up, one-on-one. Gronk coming down with the catch. What do you see?
Yeah, it's just his versatility. I mean, he can beat you up close inside the red zone, and now here he can beat you from far away. Just running a nice little streak down the sideline, body his man up, and again able to make a great catch and then fall forward into the end zone. So, guy just knows how to play the game and score touchdowns. But now we're going to see the theme, and this is really the theme of his season: the over route, deep over. Ran it to perfection a lot. And I mean, it was a play that just continued to work for the Buccaneers all season.
Yeah, they ran it over and over again. It was a joke we kind of had during the regular season. It was just a play that worked, like you just said. I mean, Gronkowski, he kind of touched on before the season, he's going to run a lot of seam routes, right? Seam, running the seam, this line right here. But hell, if you're running across the field, who's going to keep up with this guy? He's too big, too fast, and that catch radius is insane. And what do you see again? Let's run over. I mean, it's not necessarily an over. It looks like one, but it's almost like a post here, or just running to the sideline. But he's getting over
Right.
to the sideline, fumbles the ball, and he's heading enough to get up and get after the ball. So Gronk, a year off, there's no rust. It seemed like once midseason hit. So what do you see?
Yeah, I agree with you. Yeah, here again, this is almost like a post, like you said, but again, just this is a route that worked. I mean, him just working downfield over the middle. It was hard for defenses to pick up and hard for them to stop. I mean, really, you don't have a guy that can man up against him because he is so big and strong. You try to put corners, safeties, linebackers on him. It's not easy to do. So, as you're going to see here, running to the next play again, same thing over. They're going to implement a little play action here. It's going to suck the linebackers in. You see that slight hesitation. Gronk's already got you beat. So as you see him run to that space, almost scores a touchdown here, does a great job of picking up extra yards. So it's play concepts like this that the Bucs were able to take advantage because you have so much attention on the outside that that middle of the field is going to be open quite often. And we saw it done with Gronkowski, or whether it be Scotty Miller or other players. Gronk just did so well throughout the year.
Another thing we touched on a lot during the season, that play action, it just works. Let's be honest. With the amount of weapons you have, the defense has to stutter for a moment, there's going to be a wide open guy. And then this is something you saw throughout the season Gronk just got better at, breaking these tackles, these shoestrings, and kind of pushing forward to get even more yards and almost getting touchdowns on some plays. So you can imagine after a year of getting the rust off, what is he going to look like next year? And then now you got the throw-ups. Just throw the ball up in the air. Gronk one-on-one. Who's going to win this? I think it's going to be Gronk yet again. What do you see?
Right. Yeah. Gronk's going to win these matchups. Again, going up against whether it be corners, linebackers, safeties, he's got the edge. And you see here, I mean, he's already, beating his man. He's got a step on him, able to make the 50-50 catch pretty consistently. And yeah, I mean, Tom's going to make sure he goes to Gronk when he has those matchups. And then Gronk's ability after the catch, really stellar as he's able to break tackles and almost get into the end zone again. So, the dude is he's a very just heady player, but also just a great talent. And he continued to get better, as each game went on.
Yeah, it's just, I mean, this play right here, the little bit of a push off, this little subtle move right here, just the extending of the arm. Okay, I'm wide open now. Just toss it up to me. Has to rate, come down with the catch, and then breaking this tackle. Keeping those legs driving. Still going, wanting that hunger to get to the end zone. Dragging guys. I mean, it was like the old Gronk was coming back. It was a thing of beauty. And then look at this. Little showboating. I love it. I love it. I love it. Can't get enough of Gronk. Tell me a little bit more about Gronk here against KC.
Yeah, now here we're going to see like the same route that we were talking about. He's just going to run straight down the middle, open, gets tackled there. But again, when you see this kind of matchup, you got a slower, it looks like that's a defensive end on you. I mean, that's a matchup Tom's going to see every time. And just, yeah, he puts this in the right spot. Gronk catches this on the run. Unfortunately, he gets, need there. But again, just a great play. And again, the middle of the field, it's an area that it's going to be hard to defend for opposing defenses because of the weapons we have.
It's funny. He's like throwing his hand up. He's like, Tommy, can you believe this? I mean, I'm one-on-one with a defensive lineman. Holy hell. And then even when you're not open, you think he's covered. I mean, he's pretty much blanketed here. I mean, it's just sealed off right here. The secondary player has good positioning. I mean, this is just Tom trusting in his man to go up and make a play. And Gronk, let's be honest, that's been his man, his go-to for so long. And there's a reason why they have that connection together. Most touchdowns literally right underneath Peyton Manning, Marvin Harrison, I believe. So they have that connection. They can do this stuff over and over. What do you see?
Yeah, it just goes to the trust factor. I mean, Tom Brady's not going to throw it to Rojo here in the flat. I mean, he's gonna take Gronk all day, even if he's covered. I mean, that just shows the trust that he has. Gronk's got that ability to come down with that football. Again, that's just shows the relationship. And again, here we're going to see it again. Bottom of your screen, one-on-one matchup against a smaller defender. Tom's going to take that matchup, and Gronk's going to go get the football. I mean, it's just they've been doing it for so long. It's fun to see as far as Buccaneers fans now. I mean, having these two guys, just the relationship, the cohesion, it's perfection.
It's scary. We signed 2 Hall of Fame players, caliber players, in one offseason. It's just ridiculous to me. So even check out right at the line of scrimmage. Look what he's doing. He's hand battling. This guy's going to jam him at the line, try and mess up his route. What does Gronk do? Slash those hands down and away from his chest, continuing his route, going up. Okay, well, back shoulder. What's Tom going to do? Okay, I'm going to jump up, make sure I secure this catch. Don't let the secondary player have any opportunity to get this or knock it down. He's just bigger, stronger, usually faster than you as well. So now another facet of his game, screen game. You think this is just a guy running down the seam or blocking? No. Fake the block, get open, and then get upfield. Break this down a little bit more.
Yeah, the screen game is something the Bucs. I mean, it's a great opportunity to take advantage of, especially with Gronk, because he is an inline blocker. A lot of snaps for the team because he helps as far as protection. So you can do this where you face aggressive defense like Chicago is, and you can bait them into openings like this. So it's great to get Gronk out in space. You got lead blockers, and he can make things happen. I mean, here he's just like kind of stumbling, but again, it's a huge gain because once he gets going, he's hard to bring down. And then here, on this final play, again, same thing, kind of like a little stretch screen, and just able to get yards. And it's a nice play to especially run on first down, and you get a positive play. So really good job here by the Bucs and their execution. And yeah, Rob Gronkowski, man, I can't wait to see him in year 2 with the Bucs. It's going to be fun. So with that said, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video of Rob Gronkowski. Tell us what you think. Leave some comments. Give us that like button as well. Subscribe if you haven't. And with that said, until the next one.